Hello, happy 11/11. What a beautiful day. What a time, what a portal, what an opening and an opportunity. So I thought we would just pull some cards for the collective. Traditionally, the 11/11 is the twin flame gate. It's the couple's gate. Two whole souls meeting at a doorway, at a crossway. And that's what this energy is about right now. Boy, I immediately have Ace of Wands and Knight of Cups in reversed. So there's definitely some rushing in, maybe trying to hold back with the new energy, but there's some new energy coming in, new passionate, romantic, artistic, creative, kundalini energy coming in. Ooh, the Six of Swords in reverse, this rite of passage that we are in. And King of Pentacles is really saying this is about mastery in your physical world, like getting your physical world in the shape you want it to be. Maybe there is like a King of Pentacles. Maybe you are the King of Pentacles, which is the provider, the masculine, the one who is mastering the business, the one, maybe this is a brand new business idea or an up-leveling in your current business that comes with a rite of passage, comes with it a new breath of cosmic life force energy. And that Knight of Cups just wants to come rushing in and tell everyone, but it's kind of holding back a little bit, which is probably not a bad idea. Holding back just a little bit, like keeping some of that energy within for now, like maybe just within the place that it's manifesting, whether that's between you and another. Ooh, look at that. Here is the Divine Feminine. Menelite is like the beauty of the feminine. There is a feminine principle. And here's the Smoky Celestial Quartz. There is a magical transformation afoot that is bringing that, and this is kind of mirroring that eclipse reading of the Saraswati energy, the new creation, that bursting in and bringing new revelations, new ideas, new passion. It is a Kundalini awakening that's taking us from King of Pentacles, the ground floor, if you will, all the way to the penthouse. It's really like a full-on activation. And, oh, Moldavite. I almost wore my Moldavite necklace, but this is otherworldly. This is from beyond here. Do you love my green pants? I love these green pants. These green pants make me feel lucky. So I'm sitting in the garage today. I am watching the rain fall, which currently it's paused, but I thought it was just such a nice vibe for the reading, this cleansing, this kind of washing away. And then to be in the garage, to be in the place where sometimes we have to do the work. We have to go in and work on our particular vehicle of expression, what we're driving, our being. And let's see what is needing to be worked on. Okay, Prince of Winter. That is focused but impulsive. And the Unity card, this is doing the right thing for the right reason. This is a spiritual-minded community. So we are working on building our communities right now. We are wanting to stay focused. The winter energy is much like the swords, but also here we are moving closer and closer to that winter portal. This is kind of speaking of the solstice, but it's still Prince energy. It's still youthful. This is much like the Page energy in the tarot, but it says the need to act quickly and decisively, that's sudden or unexpected changes. So there's an impulsive energy that's coming in. That's a decision. That's something coming into your life, almost like this innocent, adorable or super lovable energy swooping in. It may be transforming your whole world right now, if you allow it to, because of this transformation card. This is a big heart opening. If you've ever used a smoky celestial quartz over your heart, it really helps to untangle heart cords, that have been holding you back, or just from previous relationships, or just helping you open to a deeper expression of self. So yummy, yummy, yummy. Let's pull a few more here. This is kind of what the work is that's being done. So there's something quick moving coming in. It's about bringing the community together. It's going to take, there's two different ones. It's going to take some transformation. Oh my gosh. King of Autumn. That's King of Pentacles again. So we got that 2 times. Be assertive when it comes to knowing what is right. Everything is going your way. A good person or company to work for. This could be just like also just that great new idea or person or everything all at once. 8 of Winter means you are walking away from what isn't the right thing anymore. So with this walking in of new energy, there's also walking out. This could be a place where you need to be non-emotional, focused, clear, determined, using the intellect and just being like, this isn't for me, because this other thing also is presenting. So you can see the juxtaposition. I'm seeing this for many of us right now, this juxtaposition between, okay, the one thing is exiting and the other thing is entering, and it's clear to see the difference. And it's also helping make the move a little bit more fluid, right? But it is about coming from a place of unity and compassion. It's not that we're excluding anyone when our life is shifting. It's not that. It's that we are building a structure, a geometrical shape, if you will. We are putting together the pieces, and there's certain pieces that just go together in a certain way, and there has to be the core together. I have to say, with the Menelite coming in the center, this is also the wise woman energy, the wise feminine. And I'll just read a little from Judy Hall's book on it because it's really awesome. It's a profound connection with the earth, a wise feminine priestess power. It marks a rite of passage. So we have 2 cards, 6 of Swords. This is also a rite of passage. This 1111 portal is marking a rite of passage. Make no mistake. Here's the Moldavite. That Knight of Cups is like, I want to tell everyone, but I'm still in the newness with the Ace of Wands. I'm still in the beginning. So we're just going to hold back on telling everyone what it is right now. But we have this double King of Autumn energy. The Wise Woman Feminine card is also about a maturation process and sacred sexuality. So there is a big part about this Kundalini awakening that is about awakening to your divine sexual, sensual self and nature. We're going to pull one more about that. Give me a deeper read on this wise feminine energy for the collective. How this might be manifesting. Yeah, I knew that was coming. There's a Queen of Summer. That's Queen of Cups. That's the love. That's the mother. That's very intuitive, emotional, and it's very caretaking. So caretaking of others with the heart, along with the caretaking of others with the stuff and the physicality. So both are coming together, and it's very strong with the double King of Pentacles energy. It's like a really, really strong foundation for this love to come through, this new life force to come through. And there's a profound feminine directive. It's an initiatory step, and it does take some bravery. Okay, we're going to pull from the Earth Warriors. Just a summation of this 1111 energy. I think we got some good insight here from these cards, but I love how these cards just summarize so beautifully. So for the collective, can we please a read on how to summarize this for our listeners. What is this 1111 really trying to say and teach and gift the collective of humanity? It really wants me to touch all of them. Wow, there's some really beautiful creative stuff coming through. Wow. Soma from the Galactic Heart. 36. 3 6s and 9s. That's new reality constructs. Mayu. The Soma is like the nectar of the divine, right? Often the mushrooms are called the Soma. Plant medicines. This is really speaking to the mother again, this Queen of Summer energy. The Divine Mother's milk of the galaxy is feeding your soul. Expansion of your horizons, your spiritual purpose, and your sacred responsibility is taking place. Like this is this energy, guys. Divine potential within you is awakening at a higher turn of the creative spiral of consciousness. This oracle is prophecy of ascension and grace. I just want to ding, ring a bell with that. It's just a beautiful statement. So, your soul has been going through a deep spiritual feeding process and is growing rapidly. The evidence of this in the outer world will be a sense of expansion and opportunity, reach, connections, and new levels of spiritual experiences. This oracle foretells the welcoming in of a new phase of life. Truly, newborn energies and fertility, whether biological, creative, or physiological, are being stimulated. So again, this is the Kundalini awakening. To join me later as we go deeper into the biology of Kundalini. It's time for another revisit on that one. If you haven't been following along on that on my channel, we're getting into the biology. The oracle indicates the discovery, development, and expression of talents in a new way, an increasingly public profile, perhaps, yourself in the spotlight, sound healing, soul healing around matters of trust, spirit, mother, and abundance. So all of these things are coming in. Mayu, star goddess of the Milky Way, was seen clearly in the skies of the ancient Incas. In Western traditions, the Milky Way is recognized as a metaphor for nourishment and the milk of the heavens. When she appears as an oracle, it is an omen of happiness, satisfaction, and fulfillment. If you develop your spiritual practice, you shall come to experience feeling drunk on divine bliss, like a baby in an ecstasy of complete fulfillment through the mother's milk. When we connect with the galactic heart, it is a sign of spiritual advancement. We are growing in such a way that our being becomes ready, willing, and able to take up more spiritual space in the atmosphere. You will express that spiritual growth in your life according to your talents. If you are a thinker, your ideas will be more inspired, expansive, original. If you are a healer, you will experience a new quality of divine consciousness in your work. If you're a leader, you will experience a feeling of being overshadowed by something truly great, kind, and helpful, while at the same time feeling more fearless, bold, and confident to speak your truth and guide those in your care. Whatever the truth of your soul, encounters with the galactic heart are granted in order to evoke, expand, and empower it upon the earth. Some interpretations from the Vedas in ancient India see the Milky Way as the heavenly Soma, the nectar of immortality and the drink of the divine. Soma can feed the soul, but like any food, healthy or otherwise, too much of any given time is hard to digest and can create more harm than good. More divine light and energy is not always better. at least not when we try to take it all at once. We need to learn when enough is enough, to detach from the Divine Mother's breast and rest in contentment and fulfillment of the present moment. I'm going to read a little bit more because these are so lovely. To allow ourselves to be spiritually fed, to know when to latch on and detach from the inflow of spiritual energy, to allow for the body, mind, and soul to adjust to the increased levels of light and spiritual nutrition and metabolize that for healing growth. This is exactly what the biology of Kundalini talks about, that we need to detach and integrate sometimes. Sometimes after we've been growing, expanding, connecting in a certain way, we have to pull back, integrate, and then a new influx can come that is more in alignment with now where we're integrated. And that's why certain people have to pull out of our lives or be, arranged differently in our lives sometimes, because now we've integrated that lesson, or now they have, or now we need to, or different layers coming in, right? Digestion and integration allows us to utilize the blessings and become ready for further expansion. We trust that her sacred food will be available when needed. We can learn to rest into all that Galactic Mother will provide for our soul, growing us into the fullness of our spiritual radiance and maturity, one dose of her extraordinary Soma at a time. So this is definitely like a big Soma release today with the 1111. Thank you for joining. I am going to open up for individual readings if you are interested. And so just reach out, stasiabliss@gmail.com. I always do individual readings by donation. And I just feel like there's one more card here from the fairies. That just is a message for maybe one of you, or maybe a group of you, some of you, because the fairies love the 1111. What is the message here that needs to be shared for somebody or some couple, maybe? Some couple that may be struggling. Believe in yourself, Queen of Spring. Wonderful people want to help you maintain a balance between work and home life. Queen of Spring is Queen of Wands in the traditional tarot, and she is confident. She's a leader, but she's also the creative. She's the creatrix. She's the full expression of this Ace of Wands coming into being, and it is a very romantic, poetic, beautiful energy here. It's very talented. It's very friendly. There's a sense of loyalty. I also feel like this is the energy talking, saying, I got you. I'm loyal to you. Like, I'm not going to abandon you this time. I'm queening you or kinging you. All you have to do is try to keep the balance. That's your only job. If you breathe too much on the right, breathe on the left. If you stay up a long time, sleep for a while. If you're feeling a high, let yourself feel a low. Find where that wants to be felt in you. Find the balance, because that is where that life force will keep you the most integrous and allow you to receive this divine Soma that's here for you today on this 1111. Okay, this is Stasia Bliss. Thank you for joining me. I hope you'll join me again for more cosmic portal readings, as we do here sometimes on my channel. And we'll see you next time.